All right, so taking it to the streets. That's normally my title for this section, but I'm going to say taking it to homes, since you all work in homes. How do we transfer this knowledge and take it to the homes, to the place where you do most of your work? So I'm going to give you some tips for navigating the culture. First of all, I want you to look at this picture as we think about this. You know, when we talk about diversity, equity, inclusion, people get uptight, right? What is he going to talk about? Is he going to be woke? Is he going to cancel me? What is it? Is it reverse discrimination? No, I don't want you to think about this with any of those terms or fears. And I want you to look at that water, how peaceful it is. I want you to think about Wu Wei. Have you ever heard of Wu Wei? I want y'all to say that with me. Say Wu Wei. Come on, say it like with some feeling. Wu Wei. All right, so that's effortless action. That's a rough translation of it. And that's what I want. That's how I want you to feel about this. I want this cultural transformation that you're going to undergo after hearing my presentation. I want it to be effortless. Now, it has to be intentional. You're going to have to do some work. But I want it to be effortless. It doesn't have to be hard. I'm going to give you some tips to help you navigate this. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be fearful every time you engage people that are different from you. When you go to new environments, to new places, it doesn't have to just make you tense up. I want you to get to this place. So look at this diagram here. And you see there are four quadrants. And many of us, when we think about this diversity and inclusion stuff, we either just like really frenetic, let me go do something. I got to do this. I got to fix this. Or we're like, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to stand here and put my head in the sand. Neither one of those places is acceptable. We need to know when we should act, and we should know what we're going to do, what we're acting on. We need to be in this quadrant. And so as you think about this concept of Wu Wei, it's not about making waves, which is what a lot of people think diversity and inclusion is about. It's just making waves. They're just stirring up trouble. They're just making more attention. No, it's not about that. It's about sitting back, watching and waiting. That's the lack of effort, right? The no effort. Watching and waiting and observing. So then when we do make decisions, we make it from an informed position. It's not about our ego. I'm going to come and I'm going to fix everything because I'm the diversity expert. I know more about culture than you do. That's ego. Or it's emotional. What are we going to do? These folks are just so mean to me. I don't know what to do. No, we want to make informed decisions. We want to be strategic in our actions. And so there are times when we don't want to do anything or we don't need to do anything. We need to sit back, observe, and learn. And then we take that knowledge and act when it's appropriate to act upon. That's the balance that I want you to have as you think about this work, as you go back to your workplace. That Wu Wei. Say that again. Wu Wei. All right, y'all got to say Wu Wei. All right, okay. All right, so the first thing I want you to do is ask questions. How are you going to learn? How are you going to know things if you don't ask questions? That's the first step, ask questions. You may want to have a questionnaire that you provide for your service providers. You know, as part of your onboarding process, ask questions, things that tie into maybe different identity factors as you're engaging clients, things that they need to look for, pay attention to. Ask questions, conversation starters for clients so that they can learn the things they need to learn to have good care. I'm sure you ask questions about, hey, what kind of medicine do you take? What's your schedule? But go beyond those questions. Asking about habits, preferences, biases that they may have. Who'd you vote for? Now, don't ask them that. Don't ask them that. That might not turn out good. Next, look for clues. All right, and so this requires some training. Look for clues. Don't just go into people's houses with blinders on. Okay, I'm just going to come do this and nothing else. Take a look around. Okay, what statues or symbols do I see in the house? You know, are they just vegetarians? How many cats do they have? You know, what is of value? What kind of pictures do they have on a wall? Look for clues that allow you to get a sense of the things that are important to them culturally. Do they have a LGBTQ plus flag up in the house? Do they have religious symbols up in the house? If they do, that helps you to know the things that maybe you can enter into or the things that you should avoid. So look for clues. Teach your caregivers to look for clues when they come in the house. That will inform behavior, right? And some of that behavior may mean being proactive and acting, and some of that behavior may mean not doing anything. So